Hi everyone, I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart for our reading today. I'll choose 3 cards, read the base of the pack, and I'll also choose one from the Mystic of Magdalene for some extra guidance. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. So there we have 1, the 8 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, and the Sun. This card wants to come out also, and it's the 7 of Wands. So we have the 8 of Pentacles, which is showing dedicated effort, that we have shown up, we've done our work, and we're creating a masterpiece now. And as we started on this path, we were this rock, and as we've let go of the dense energy, the dense thought forms, conditioning, beliefs, we've chipped away at that dense energy until we're creating this beautiful masterpiece. Within here, within this card, is the divine masculine and the divine feminine coming together. So creating this beautiful balance, which is going to bring abundance into our life, abundance of prosperity, abundance in the way of well-being, also everything in this physical realm. Also, I am feeling that there is a opportunity for more learning. So whether it's coming through as a course or however that is entering your life, it's something that you can bring in an advancement into whatever you're doing, so which is going to bring a beautiful masterpiece into your life, even greater rewards coming to you, spiritual rewards coming into your life now. And then we have the 6 of Cups, and this is a card of the past, of memories coming to the forefront. And today is the 18th of February, so it is a universal number 9, which is one of completion. So any thoughts may be coming to the surface now, any old emotions and feelings coming to the surface to be brought into the light. It's loose ends being tied, it's resolve coming, seeing with clarity where there's been confusion. You start to see with clarity now. Being asked to focus and simplify everything with love. And he is there with his hands on the shoulders of his inner child. So with this, it's letting go of all the expectation we placed upon ourselves, that were placed upon us by others, or that we've placed on any relationships or any situations in our life, and letting go of expectation, because where expectation is placed, we will always find disappointment. So letting go of all the disappointments of our lives, letting go of the disappointments of relationships, of anything that we've gone through, that we have been invested emotionally. You can see the healing coming through the inner child, taking the wisdom, taking those treasures from our childhood, opening our hearts. This card is beautiful with the energy of healing, and the colour of our heart chakra above is the colour blue, which brings in cleansing and calmness and connects us to spirit. and then the golden light, that beautiful light of the sun shining upon the backs of the male and the inner child. It could be female, it doesn't matter what gender. It's the same. It's the healing from our inner child, taking those treasures from our childhood. Activations of ancient wisdom is coming through with this card. The activation from our ancestors with our DNA, ancient wisdom that is dormant within our DNA being activated. So beautiful time of completion, of seeing through the illusion, of taking the wonderful gift of divine love that has brought us into this time and space, holding the light, holding our light for ourselves, for our ancestors, and for future generations. Coming into alignment now, coming into alignment with our authenticity, not of any old conditioning from the past. Feeling the activations, and there is so much going on in the outside world. And this is taking me to the Seven of Wands. There's so much going on in the outside world that will grab our attention, can create fear, can create anxieties. But as we look into the outside world, we are losing the benefit and the activation, the feeling, the merging with these activations that are going on within us. And as we look out into the world, and there is conflict going on in the outside world that's gone on for thousands of lifetimes. If we get drawn into the conflict, into the fear of what's going on, we then bring our energy into the lower dimension, into the lower vibration, and we can't actively send healing. When we bring ourselves back into this divine calmness within, and feel compassion for ourselves, and feel peace within, then we start to emanate that energy into our reality, into our world. And when we send this healing from the core of our being, with no interpretation of how we think that healing should occur, because that's our own perception, when we just allow it to flow through us, it's coming from all our ancestors who are helping us to evolve during this time, and helping us and guiding us through our ascension. So opening ourselves up for the energy from our galactic brothers and sisters of 100% light, who are helping us to evolve and ascend. And as we open ourselves up and allow the energy to flow through us, that's not contaminated by our own expectation, that's not contaminated by our perception. So there's a powerful healing occurring from the past that's coming through into this moment in time, that's allowing us to see through the veil of illusion. And we're coming to this time of Pisces, where the new moon is in Pisces, and as the new moon conjuncts with the sun at 1 degree, the sun and the moon at 1 degree in Pisces, which is immense. It's powerful energy, it's new beginnings. So we're tying up old karmic debt dissolving it with love, dissolving it with compassion. And then we have the sun shining, and again, as we go into this new moon, the sun has moved into Pisces, the moon in Pisces, and conjunct with this new moon in Pisces is Neptune in conjunction with Venus, and Neptune is the ruler of Pisces. So we're receiving beautiful blessings, spiritual blessings, divine healing, spiritual healing from our ancestors and from the heart of the universe, from the galactic core, bringing us into alignment with our own unique symphony, cosmic symphony within us, that we all have a different tune. When we start to follow that rhythm of our own heartbeat, what is within our hearts, we create a reality filled with love, filled with blessings, because that is what we are attuning to from this beautiful flow that's coming from the cosmos. And we have this beautiful energy of Pisces that is the spiritual sign of the zodiac. It's the two fish swimming opposite, one eye looking out there, one eye looking within, making sure that we are fine tuning ourselves to our own unique rhythm. We're not trying to dance anybody else's tune, because we will lose step, we will come out of flow. So the sun is blessing us, and this is a very powerful lunar phase of, we're in Pisces, and then we're moving up to the full moon, and as we come into the full moon, Saturn moves into Aquarius, into Pisces also. So a powerful time of these huge planets of Pluto moving into Aquarius during the month of March, Saturn moving also into Pisces in March. So we've got these huge energies shifting us, supporting us, guiding us, blessing us with divine healing, with divine love, with spiritual activations. So this is a wonderful time to take our attention away from what it is that's going on in the outside world. And I'm so sorry, I have forgot to take off my notifications during this reading, so I hope it's not disturbed the reading. Again, it's what do you focus on? The outside, the interference, or do you go within and listen to your own guidance and allow the light to shine beautifully up on your path? And you know, the gut area, the solar plexus, which is our second brain. So when our gut, our solar plexus, this area is healthy, we receive beautiful, clear messages. If we've got anything going on in there, it's to make sure that we're having that beneficial bacteria to go into our gut, making sure that we're eating the right foods that's going to bring beautiful harmony and balance into our solar plexus, that we can then follow that guidance without any any contamination of fear or anxieties, or this, the Seven of Wands, asking us to choose our battles. If we are going into conflict with anyone, we're actually going into conflict with ourselves, because when we stand and we start to defend ourselves, we are making ourselves right. And that's our own belief. Everybody else at this time has a completely different perception going on. So when we stand down and follow what feels right for us, feeling our gut, allowing our solar plexus to guide us, allowing our intuition to guide us, we will be guided into that beautiful time of positive outcomes, of beautiful expansion, of light, of love. So we have 19, 26, 20, 34, 38, 39, 44, 42, 6. A time today is really a time of tying up those loose ends, letting go of those limiting beliefs. The moment we start to judge somebody, the moment we put ourselves into a place of defending ourselves, or we have gone into a limiting belief, it's a block. When we know that whatever is occurring at this time, it's all in divine order. We don't have to add our story into this soup of what is happening in the world. We can listen to our guidance one step at a time. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective, or anyone who views this video. The anointing. I am the Grail. 2 came out. The anointing of oil. Again, we're in this time of Pisces that governs the hands and the feet, doing massaging our hands, massaging our feet. And Mary Magdalene massaged Jesus' feet, and this is a beautiful healing. And to really anoint ourselves with sacred oil, the natural oils, rose oil, frankincense, sandalwood, those sacred oils, anoint them and place them on our chakras, and you can see this beautiful anointing and this energy that is coming in and anointing our wounds with divine healing. And then we have I am the Holy Grail. Hold on to your power. We hold the Holy Grail within us. That's our divine truth. That's our divine power, and that's not coming from a place of forcing or control. It's from a place of love, of self-love. We have immense energy within us that we are all waking up to now, and that's our Holy Grail. Holding on at this time as we're moving through this wonderful time, this evolution, this paradigm shift, as we're moving through, holding on to our power, not getting sidetracked outside with what might be going on in circles or the world, however it will try to grab our attention, to hold us in this third dimension, on into this matrix that we've all been plugged into. Now we're unplugging, and as we unplug, we're unplugging and facing the unknown, because we're coming out of the old patterns, we're coming out of the conditioning. So as we unplug, we're stepping into the unknown, and this is where we're being asked to have faith, unconditional faith, that as we let go of the old, we create a beautiful new beginning. So this time is a wonderful time of new beginnings, of spiritual blessings, of spiritual downloads, psychic downloads. We're all opening up. We're all opening up greater than we have ever in our life. In past lives, we're stepping out of that mediocre, being the same, into being who we are, with no having to defend ourselves and our beliefs, just being. So connect to the Holy Grail within, that beautiful energy of divine source energy that's within each and every one of us, regardless of how anyone's behaving. That is at the core of each and every one of us. And as it starts to flow and our cup runs over with divine source energy, this is when we start to connect with other light workers around the globe, in the universe. We connect into that frequency and start to receive those beautiful messages from the divine. So I'm sending so much love. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, a wonderful day. Enjoying these energies now, just tying up any loose ends and realizing we do not have to defend ourselves. We do not have to prove ourselves, that we are just being, and that's enough. So I'm sending so much love. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you for listening.